It is a crowded ballot. And one of the most confusing aspects of it are the ballot questions that you get asked. This is your quick Cliff's Notes version of that. You tend to break down the ballot questions into two groups, pros and con jobs. On the pro side, this time we have Proposition 127. That would require utility companies to use renewable energy sources up to 50% by the year 2030. What we're talking about in Arizona essentially is the sun. Now APS, the utility company, is very much against this, has spent millions opposing this. It's trying to scare you into thinking how much more your rates are going to go up. Well, let me ask you, do you think your rates are going to go down no matter what APS does? This is the thing you vote for. It's a pro vote because you're doing it for your kids and your grandkids. Now, we have a number of con jobs. First con job, Prop 126. This was put in by the realtors, essentially meant to save them from paying any kind of taxes on their services. All you need to know about this one, Governor Doug Ducey and his Democratic opponent, David Garcia, are both against this. You know this is a bad idea. Con job, vote no. Then there's Proposition 305, another total con job. This expands the voucher program for every kid in the state. Makes it sound really good, but ultimately what that means is that children from affluent families, their families are going to collect some of your tax money to send their kids to private school when they don't need it. Meantime, the poorer kids, the kids from low-income families, are never going to get the amount of money they need to go to those kind of schools. In addition to that, there's no academic accountability in this program in particular, which is bad. So this thing will hurt public schools, and it'll particularly hurt rural public schools. It'll be great for affluent people, not so good for ordinary kids. Finally, another total con job, Proposition 306. Back in 1998, Arizona voters created the Clean Elections Commission, Independent Clean Elections Commission. This is a nonpartisan group meant to try to finally tidy up our elections a little bit. What this proposition does, if it passes, would be to take that independent, nonpartisan commission and put it under the purview of a board that was totally handpicked by the governor, making it a totally partisan proposition, totally gutting our thing. So that's a total con job and a no vote. That's all you need to know.